So before we start this video, I just wanted to say this is our a la carte story, and I hope that she can see this. If she does, yay, I'm so happy. But I'm finishing the story that she didn't yet, and so I hope that she gets, I hope that she's able to see this video. And also I'm sick, so that's probably why I'm sounding a little bit weird right now. And sorry that I can't show me drawing a picture of what's going on and stuff. And that's because I'm in a dark room and I can't get the lighting that I want. So I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, on to the actual video. As Malik started flying up into the air, he looked down at the ground and he looked at everyone trying to shoot at him when they finally gave up. They all went down for the pendulums that had still been laying on the ground. He looked back up at the sky, didn't know that his mom was dead. He looked up at the sky and he wished, I hope I get to see my mother again. Well, maybe I will. I hope we get to meet up. I can't wait to see her again. I hope that she'll be proud of me when she sees that the egg is still safe. As it did, the eggs take at least 10 years to hatch, but so it would be a long time. He finally, after a while, settled down in a small cave, using his own feathers from his wings to make fire. Well, at least the feathers that came off of his wings. He wasn't that, risky enough to take his own feathers off. He also scrambled to grab some branches, but there was barely any around. He made sure that the egg was safe and it was by the heat, making sure that it would still stay healthy and everything would be fine with it, just so he wouldn't have to lay on it or something. The next morning, he woke up. It was dramatically cold in the cave, and there were 2 different tunnels to go down through. He didn't notice that last night. He realized that there were 2 different ways, one that could possibly lead to certain death and one that could lead outside of the cave and into actual civilization again. He looked down at the egg. It was gone. What happened? Only the shell was there. It had already hatched? But how? He looked around, dramatically trying to figure out what happened, and maybe the egg did hatch? He was uncertain. Then he started to hear something. It was uncertain of what he was listening to. It sounded like some sort of bird mixed with a dog. He closed his eyes, trying to figure out on where the sound was coming from, and it was coming from the tunnel to the left. So he started going down through there, knowing that it could have possibly been a monster, and he could have been leading himself into certain death. He felt something gentle through the voice, something nice. As soon as he got to the end of the cave, he realized it was a dead end. He might have heard something different, though. Maybe it was coming from the other side, or behind him. He stumbled to get back, accidentally tripping over the rocks with his clumsy bird feet. As soon as he got out of that little tunnel, he realized that, there were tracks. Then he saw it. It was like a bird/dog creature. That made him realize on what the actual egg was. He knew it looked different from all the other eggs from when he grabbed it to go. As he looked into its eyes, it came running up to him and started licking him in the face. His eyes made him feel like he was at home again. They were soft and pretty. His eyes were like a lavendery but violet purple. It was soft and beautiful, and it twinkled even though that there was no light to twinkle with. And then he realized the wings that were all over it. They shined and they were beautiful, and it reminded him of the midnight sky, the galaxy maybe. He realized that this egg that his mom was keeping was, a gift for him, and not one of her children. Or maybe it just got tossed into the nest on accident. It was unknowing, but he couldn't wait to find out when he met his mother again. Or when he thought he would meet his mother again. So after that, they finally decided to go out of the cave, and this time not going left and going right. After they turned right, they realized that they were finally outside, in a really big forest. "How did I get here?" he said. He looked around. There was still nothing, just a humongous forest covered by trees to where there could be no spotlight even seen. And he barely even knew how to fly, not knowing how he even got there and how he even flew in the first place. It was a turn, a twist. But his little dog friend suddenly started walking in this one direction. Maddox just following. Maddox looking around at all the different trees. Wow, I didn't realize that there were so many trees around here. Ooh, that one's pretty. Ooh, that one smells good. Is that syrup? I swear that that's syrup. The little dog creature started barking again, like he had spotted something. Suddenly, Maddox turned over to look at what he was barking at. There was a cottage-like thing. They walked into it, not even caring if someone was in there, maybe taking a shower or something. They turned over to see that there was a little girl trying to make some pots and pans out of clay. Hey, what are you doing in here? Get out of here! Sorry, I'm Oh, you're one of those bird creatures. Cool, I've always wanted to be a bird creature type thing, but no, I'm not. I'm just a regular girl that lives out here in the woods. Oh, cool. This is my little brother, I think. I don't know who this thing is. He was in an egg, but I don't know. Oh, cool. So what are you doing here? They started having a quick discussion, just talking about their whole day and the situation, what was going on. They started to become really good friends, and then they became teenagers. Once they were teenagers, they were still living together, and had decided to name the egg, or the mystery creature that was part dog, part, bird thing, Percy. But slowly after realizing what they had just named it, they finally figured out that Percy ended up being a girl. And they had to find out a pretty hard way after figuring out that Percy was, pregnant. Soon the egg slowly hatched. There was only two, and it was twins, I guess. It was one boy and one girl. One should be named Shay Shay. Then the other one will be named Momo. Fine, but I don't like that name. Yeah, whatever, I do. So, which one are you taking? I'll take the boy. I'll take the girl. And that's where it ends for me, guys. So, bye. And if you have any other things that you think that you would want to add to it, or I know my voice sucked in this video and it was just terrible, so but that's basically what I was trying to get onto. So I hope you guys basically enjoyed this video, and bye.